5 stages of grief and the Jax and Beth story. What do these two have anything to do with each other? Well, I will explain how these two have anything to do with each other. I have a theory that I believe is pretty correct, and that is that the Jax and Beth story is based on Granny going through the 5 stages of grief. Let's take a look at them. So there's denial, there's anger, there's bargaining, there's depression, and there's acceptance. Now Granny goes through all of these. Let's look at this first part.
Let's focus, okay?
Okay, so they're seeing the backstory of Granny's family.
I feel it.
This is when she's saving Slendrina.
You're able to save Slendrina if you do this power thing, right? Don't worry about it. I'm getting power. I'm getting stronger. Everything will be fine. I don't know why you keep worrying. I'll save Slendrina. You have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to worry about. What about the fact that you keep getting power and getting more corrupted, Mom? Honey. I got this power from an orb. There's a power of the good and the power of an evil. I have the power of the good. Everything's gonna be fine.
So you see, at first, like, you got Angeline doubting Granny.
I can see Slendrina. She is getting a little bit more deep in her problems, but I'm sure that I can save her. I'm just worried, okay? I don't want to see her go. Angeline, calm down. The last thing you're gonna see is Slendrina go. It's been a couple of weeks. You haven't saved her. Mom, you're just letting her go. I'm not.
You see, she's starting to go through the stages of grief herself. Angeline's probably already gone through denial before. Depression isn't really into Angeline, but she's like doing bargaining right now, like trying to get Granny to do it faster, rushing her. And then there's a point where she gets angry with Granny and decides to take matters into her own hands.
I'm not. I just need no more power. I don't want to approach this weak, okay? Just give me time. Mom, we don't have time. Slendrina's lost. We don't start. Listen. I'm going to take care of this, all right? Just please. Give me time. You need to stop talking to me like I'm not your mother. And I need you to stop talking to me like my daughter isn't gonna die. Slendrina is not gonna die. She's just losing herself, and I can bring her back. Don't worry. Mom,
This is when she gets into the anger stage. Angeline, unfortunately, never really makes it into the acceptance stage until, like, everything's all done and she's gone to the dark arts. A while afterwards, she's still in her anger stage, and that's when she teams up with the demon, which you'll see later on in the story, which I'll show later on, probably, but she's still in her anger stage. After Agatha is defeated, she comes to a sense of acceptance.
let me go.
This is the anger stage for Angeline.
Why did you go into the dark books?
This is also Granny's sort of denial stage.
I can handle this. Mom,
And then soon after, she starts going into the depression stage along with.
you lost her. Slendrina is gone. She's gone. And I can't get her back. And I could use these dark arts. I could. Maybe I could just go and save her. I could save her. Angeline, I don't even recognize you. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to yourself?
This is the denial stage.
I do this.
Still.
Why don't you do this? You let the power corrupt you. You let it corrupt you. You want it.
But then it's also Angeline's anger stage.
You wanted to become more powerful than her. You take that back. I lost for you. You can't save her. No one can save her. Why didn't you just use your power, Mom? I can't even recognize you. You're so good. You're just like her. Stop. You're making things worse. Powers of the dark arts. That's how I'll save them. That's how I'll save them. Dark arts. Imbue me. No. Angeline. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
There is the depression stage for Granny.
I can fix this. I can fix this. There has to be a way. There has to be a way.
This is the start of her bargaining stage. And then if we go to this one,
Of the dark arts. Stop!
okay, here's when she goes to bargaining. But this isn't even to help Angeline, this is just to defeat the main character, Dakblake. To try to stop him. But I consider this part of the bargaining stage.
Dakblake Story.
It's gonna be my turn. Stop! Granny, stop this time. I'm ready. The power of the dark arts. What do we do, Granny? You're going into the dark arts? You know what happened to your daughter. Quiet! What happened to my daughter? You shall never speak. Jax, Beth.
There's a little bit of anger coming. This is like the peak of Granny's anger.
Eve, help me! I can't use my power! No, leave them out of this, unless you want them to die as well. Break out of it. Let me go! If I run around those traps, there's a trapper that we can run around. That'll never work. This trap won't trap Granny. Oh man, what do we do? This is so bad. I don't even know what powers I can use. I don't even know how I can help. I'll combine our powers. Maybe we'll distract her or try to teleport her. Well, yeah, he might have enough power to teleport her if we at least distract her. Come on, dolls. We'll have to hurry. I'm gonna run out there and I'm gonna yell at her. Granny, leave him alone. We're gonna use our powers against her. Stay out of this, Beth. And I'll keep you alive so that you can work for me again. I don't want to be here with you. I want him to live and you let him go. Guys, focus your power. Focus your power and try to teleport her. It really does. Focus your power. Try to teleport her. Alright. 1, 2, 3. You really think you're strong enough, you clones, to use your power to teleport me away? You guys couldn't even move a hair on my head. Okay, teleport.
That's really all we need to know from the anger. We've got denial, anger, and bargaining, and we've already seen depression. And then next is acceptance.
Previously on the last Dakblake Story.
We may...
This is when Agatha comes around and Granny realizes that there's something bigger going on.
have less power than you could. We have so much strategy and cleverness. You wouldn't be able to destroy us. What power do you have? My powers are far beyond your comprehension. It is my turn to reign over this world, and your turn to die.
Wait, was that Xander or... No, because Xander is in season 2. Yeah, but that sounds very similar to Xander. But that's Agatha.
We've worked together before. You helped me get through the trials. I know there's good in you. You don't even know me. stop you. I can work around every single thing that you do. It's about strategy, not the usage of this power. Again, I have more power than you can think of. You don't know who I am. What are you gonna do? You can't use any power that we can't circumvent, that I can't manipulate. I have the power of the manipulation of space and time. What can you even do?
I know that you can use your powers when you're blind.
What? The matter manipulation! Alright.
Okay.
Yes. I got us out of there, but I can't see. I'm blind.
You got us out.
Yes.
Whoa.
Can somebody help me? And can you please control your evil for once?
There was Granny's demon still from the bargaining stage,
There we go.
but they finally start to work together.
What's going on? What's going on with us and what are we doing?
I don't know. I just used my matter manipulation, and right now, please, don't move. We're in an unstable state. I basically used my matter manipulation to change everything. Right now, we're in a new dimension of our imagining. This is not real. I made everything look like what it would look like normally, and I hope that this dimension that we're in can allow us to think for a little bit.
So this is all fake. This is just your matter manipulation. None of this is real.
No, this is all unstable, and it's fake. If we touch anything, we could probably go back to the real world.
Why is Granny here?
Because I just brought everything with me other than Agatha.
Well, that was a mistake. You shouldn't have brought me here. I could destroy you.
Granny, you need to put everything right now
Oh, this is when Granny starts to go into the acceptance stage.
that you have against me aside, because right now you could be destroyed too.
I don't know what's going on, but I couldn't stop her. I don't know what happened. She turned into
You know Agatha, right? That wasn't the Agatha I remember.
Yes, I helped create her. I don't know what she's turned into.
You're gonna need to help us. We're all gonna need to work together, and you guys need to calm down. Because in order to defeat her, we're gonna have to use all of our powers.
I will never work with you. All of the stuff that you've done before, I will never.
Enough, okay? Because if you really don't want to work together, you would push over that table and sacrifice yourself to her right now. But you know that we need all of each other here. We need each other.
You know what she's done? She's tortured us. And you guys have destroyed all of my plans. You have prevented me from getting my daughter.
Stop fighting!
You see, this whole thing circumvents back to the fact that she wants Angeline back. She's still in the anger stage.
Jeez, right now is not the time. You need to help us. And we need to help you. Otherwise, we're all doomed.
I guess you're right. I couldn't defeat her anyway. And I guess we have to work together. But this doesn't change anything. I'm still gonna destroy you after this is all
And I
over.
want you to realize that after this is all over, and we can defeat her, you don't have a chance.
Alright, smart one. So, what do we even do if we're stuck in this world that you've created?
Alright, we need to think of a plan.
Okay, so that's when Granny isn't very accepting of the idea, but she starts to come to terms with the fact that there's something bigger going on.
Previously, on the last Dakblake Story.
You're never gonna succeed. We have too much power on our side to lose. What? Why are you laughing? What?
Just figured something out.
What did you find out? We have nothing to hide.
That Granny is trying to get power, and that you are a threat to me.
I don't know why you're doing this. Teleport in 3, 2, 1. What?
Trying to use your powers again. Finding it difficult.
Alright, now that I got it, all I have to do is teleport to the basement, and we can get through with this. I need to absorb the power, but it might take some time.
You're a monster.
Yes, run. For now. For I only grow in power.
Come on, Granny, are you back? Yes. Okay, what happened?
What do you mean what happened? I just teleported back.
Go to the basement door right now.
Alright, I'm on it. Alright, let's try it again. Here we go.
Alright, let's seal this door. It's done.
Okay. Kind of destroyed everything that I planned on doing.
What? Did she break that time spell that we did together?
Yes.
like almost immediately. I mean, I was distracting her in the beginning. It looked fine. I was going around like at the speed of light. I was able to distract her, you know, kind of make her upset. But then as she went on, she started talking to her little demon buddy, and then they kind of figured out that, you know, I was walking around. It wasn't just sounds. It was actually me walking around.
So this is basically total acceptance. Here is when trust hasn't formed much yet.
On the last day.
But this is when Granny comes to total acceptance.
Dakblake Story.
What are you? And what is going on?
I was trying to explain, but Granny kept me down.
Explain what? This whole thing with Agatha?
Yes. I want to help.
Dakblake here, and today we're down here in the basement with Jax, with Beth here. We don't know or thing is, we don't even know what Agatha is doing. I mean, also, if she has the power of the demon.
Actually, it might be this episode. Gotta find it.
I feel weak right now, and I'm gonna need you guys to work together. Teleport all of us into the basement, and then maybe we'll have Granny work a spell on the door to kind of keep us at bay for a little bit. So, I'm gonna push this over and break the spell that I have on this world. Immediately after, I want you guys to teleport.
Okay, here it is.
Alright. It should be good. I think everything is alright. Alright. Come back down here. Let's start to talk about things. Alright, so are all of us
Okay,
here?
here it is.
Okay, we got Jax, we got Eve, we got Beth, and we got you, Granny. Yeah, and I do want to thank you for actually saving me from everything back there. Alright? Wow, Granny is apologizing. Something new. Alright. Don't get used to it. I don't know what to do. No, I get it. I'm also glad that you're on our side. I'm still not convinced that everything is alright. I don't trust you, Granny. I know you guys don't like me, but Agatha is too powerful, and he's right that we need to work together. I think that by ourselves, we're just not powerful enough, but together we are stronger, and I do admit it feels better than feeling alone. See, I told you there are some things that we can do together. It also doesn't change anything, though. Just remember that, okay? Because you've done so many things to make me mad. Forget it. Just think of some weakness. With the whole dark... The caveat of the...
Okay. That is sort of when she comes to full acceptance, but not really. It's more this episode.
Agatha is doing. I mean, also, if she has the power of the demon, like I am controlled by the demon, maybe she has more,
Because, you know, in that previous episode, Granny's still saying, like, you know, I'm gonna destroy you with my powers, and she's less, like, trying to work with them. But yeah, that is the story of the Jax and Beth story. That is basically my theory of how Granny is going through the 5 stages of grief after losing Angeline. And by the 36th episode of Season 1, she starts to go into a sense of acceptance. I will see you guys on the flip side of the trying. Goodbye.